Hello guys, I'm here with Rosie. She's an amazing nutritionist. We're going to sit down and discuss the basics of nutrition. So obviously I'm a personal trainer, I get asked questions, I'm sure you do as well, on Instagram, direct messages all the time asking for advice. So I thought we'd do a video, clear some things up, share our opinions and obviously your amazing knowledge to help people at home get clued on.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, where should we start?
Okay, so I've got a few questions which obviously a lot of people messaged me and wanted to know the answers for. The first question was, should we count calories?
Okay.
So obviously I'm a personal trainer, you're a nutritionist. Obviously when I train my clients and they want to lose weight, the easiest way for me to say to them is, let's focus on counting your calories, keeping an eye on your calories and you'll lose weight. And I know as a nutritionist there's some ups and downs, but you don't really... Talk me through it.
Yeah, well, honestly, in a word, no, I don't think we should be counting calories. You know, I've been a nutritionist for nearly 10 years now, and every time I've put somebody on a weight loss plan, it's never been about counting calories. It's about the quality of the food. Yeah. So that basically means what you're putting in. And you can absolutely lose weight without cutting the calories or counting them and being obsessive about calories, just by changing the diet and eating the right foods at the right time.
And finding healthy alternatives.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That's true. In my view, weight loss is all about manipulating the macronutrients, so the fats, the carbs and the proteins. Because we kind of live in a world where most people are overeating carbohydrates, they're overeating fats, and they're not eating enough proteins. So it's all about flipping that around. And
get the right balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Because a lot of people, I've seen it with myself as well, especially a year ago where I was eating really well. I was cutting all the rubbish, all the sugar out of my diet. But I was starving, but I would have 2 chicken breasts, loads of broccoli and 2 sweet potatoes. Healthy, but too much.
Okay,
so
you still weren't losing the weight?
So I wasn't losing the weight because even though I was eating healthy, I was still eating too much. Yeah. So it comes to portion control and understanding how much you should actually be eating. Because a lot of people who have big eyes in their belly, like I did, and now obviously I've controlled that, I understand that. And for me, that's me just understanding calories. Yes. So as it comes from a personal trainer's perspective, I advise people to have an understanding of what calories are and how many calories are in something, because people do overeat.
Absolutely. And I think people are eating too many carbohydrates and not enough good fats and proteins. Okay. So, you know, when you're... You know, if you want to lose weight, the key thing is to clean up the diet. So first things first is take out the sugar, make sure that it's clean, you're not eating refined carbohydrates, you're not overdoing the sugar, the alcohol. And then I feel like when you get to a plateau, either you start to look at the calories and count them, or you do a detox and clean up the liver and start losing the weight that way as well. And
give me some examples of the types of carbs people should maybe avoid.
So things like refined sugary foods, like all the things we love, like cakes, chocolate, donuts, alcohol, you know, champagne, red wine, they're very high in sugar. And, you know, swap them for I call them smart carbs. So that's things it's the carbohydrates that get released into the bloodstream more slowly. So that's things like brown rice, the sweet potatoes, the quinoa, the chickpeas, the lentils. You're going to have more vitamins, minerals, fibre, much more energy as a result as well.
No, I totally agree. Obviously, it's in my book as well. I've spoken about that in my book. Get it done. Loads of guidance and loads of help in that. But no, I totally agree. Agree. They're called wasted calories. Is that something you've heard of before?
Weighted calories?
Wasted calories.
Oh, wasted, yes. Oh, empty calories.
Empty calories.
Yeah, exactly.
So, for example, a chocolate bar, it's not going to fill you up.
No.
It's going to put 500 calories, bad calories in your body. This is going to help you buy. So it's about finding healthy alternatives.
Always. So when you're taking something out of the diet, it's always a good idea to replace it with something else. Yes. So if you're taking out the sugar, swap it for a piece of fruit, for example. Something that's got the vitamins and minerals, it's slow release sugar, things like that. You know, if you're taking out the white bread, swap it for brown bread. If you're taking out the refined pastas and all that kind of thing, maybe you can swap it for brown pasta or rice-based pasta or something like that.
And there's so many nice recipes in the book.
They're yummy.
You've seen
I did do a shop after I read the book. Yeah, you got me inspired.
Okay, let's go on to the next question. This is something I get asked all the time, and I've had a few debates with other people, other influencers about this, which is fine. Everyone can have a healthy debate. But does sugar make you fat?
Ooh.
So that's a question I get asked all the time.
What do you normally tell people?
I think, like we said before, sugar is an empty calorie. So you can easily eat too much of it, drink too much of it, which obviously it's a lot of calories, and obviously the body doesn't actually enjoy it. It doesn't actually take it in well. Our bodies don't really know what to do with sugar. You're in such a high and a low, so obviously you require then more sugar, which is then again more calories, so you put on weight. However, if you have a chocolate bar once a day, let's just say after a workout, that chocolate bar is not going to make you fat.
Oh, it depends what else you're eating, right? But
Yeah.
if, say for argument's sake, you know, your diet's really clean for the whole day and you have that chocolate bar and you're working out, it's probably not going to make you fat and put on weight. However, you know, from a scientific point of view, excess carbohydrates, excess sugar gets converted into glycogen, which is stored carbohydrate. So yeah, if you're overeating lots of carbs at one meal, lots of sugar at the next meal, you know, you might be having some bread and then some pasta and then a chocolate bar and then some wine. That all adds up. That's all excess glycogen. So if you're not careful, that will lead to weight gain.
There we go. So again, so then that comes to my thing. Should we be counting calories then? Do you understand?
I totally hear you. My view is only count calories when you've reached a plateau.
Yeah.
Right? When you're on a weight loss goal and your diet's really clean and you're working out like a racehorse and you're just a bit like, hang on a minute, I've lost this weight and now I've reached a plateau. Okay, either you clean the liver, because that typically tends to help kicks out the weight loss again, or you can start to monitor the calories, and then that's the next level.
That's the next level. No, good. I definitely agree. So to conclude that, sugar doesn't make you fat if you treat yourself every now and again. But obviously, if you overeat it, it's only going to lead to obviously bad health. And
and again, it comes back to everything in moderation, right? So I think you're a big believer in the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the time, you know, you're eating well, it's clean, you're feeding your body, and then 20%, have the chocolate bar, have the glass of red wine. So, and that's a good way to monitor it so that you don't.
But definitely find healthy alternatives.
Yes.
100%. I have a thing about sugar. I try and tell my clients to try and avoid it. Not just because of results, just for how they feel, for their skin, their hair, and obviously energy levels.
Absolutely.
Because so many people are so focused on the way they look.
Yes. And
they do count their calories, I know they do, but they'll eat lots of sugar because it's within their calories that they can have. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I still think they should find healthy alternatives, because those healthy alternatives will make them feel better.
Absolutely.
They'll make them look better, skin, hair.
And feel better.
Feel better, 100%. So it's more not just about your appearance, but it's health as well.
100%. I mean, look, from an energy point of view, there are 3 foods that zap your energy. Do you know what they are?
Tell me.
Sugar, caffeine, and alcohol.
Yes.
So if you're going to have that piece of sugar, that chocolate, and it depends how much you're having, but it's biology. You know, when you eat excess sugar, your blood glucose is going to go up, then you're going to have that initial energy rush, but 20 to 30 minutes later, you'll have that blood glucose dip. And so if you want to look good and feel good, my advice is to also, you know, monitor the amount of sugar that you're having, so you've got, you know, you're balancing your blood sugar levels and having that nice even keel, so you don't have those crashes as well.
No, 100% agree with you. I definitely think people need to think about nutrition, healthy nutrition, rather than just thinking, what can I have to look good?
Yeah, it's the bigger picture.
It's the bigger picture, it's the long term. The long term. Okay, next question. This is a good one. Should we focus on exercise or nutrition for weight loss? So I'll say again, should we focus on exercise or nutrition for weight loss? Both. Massively both.
Definitely.
Massively both.
Have you heard of that thing where it's weight loss is 70% diet, 20% fitness and 10% genetic?
Yes.
I'm a big believer in that. Abs are made in the kitchen, right?
Abs are definitely in the kitchen. If you want to cut down your body fat, definitely in the kitchen.
Yeah, but you can't have one without the other.
No.
If you really want optimal health, they go hand in hand. I think everybody knows that.
Yeah. For best results, healthy diet, regular exercise.
Yeah.
Another thing with genetics, because a lot of people will blame their results on genetics.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't get that body because of my genetics, which is true, but that should not be a reason for people to give up.
It shouldn't be an excuse. I mean, there's a grain of truth to it. Of course, genetics does play a role, but if you want to feel great, look great, it's all down to food and exercise, 100%.
Yes, 100%.
But yeah, I would say, 70% diet, 20% exercise, 10% genetics.
And again, guys, loads in the book, loads of lovely recipes, and loads of workouts in there to help you get your results. So this is a big question. Over the last 5 years, we've definitely seen on Instagram, social media, celebrities promoting meal replacement shakes. Okay, and this is something I can't stand because it's a bad diet. It's not healthy. It's not good for anyone. Yes, it's great for results. For losing weight, but not for your health, not for your skin, not for your energy levels. and it's just a yo-yo. You'll be straight back to square one. And I really hate to see it. I get so many girls and guys messaging me saying, should I take this shake? Should I do this? Should I do that? With your help and your knowledge and your expertise, I want you to tell these people that meal replacements is not.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Meal replacements, not. It's all about healthy diet. I'm a big fan of protein smoothies, protein shakes, what have you, but not as a meal replacement, as part of the diet. So normally be it a snack, right? So it's not sustainable. That's the bottom line. You know, when you're on these meal replacements, some of them are very high in sugar. They've got loads of ingredients in there that you can't pronounce. You know, as a rule of thumb, if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. And like you say, when you come off it, you're just going to put the weight back on, and you're not educated about healthy food and healthy eating. And so for the future results, you know, what are you going to do?
No, of course, and obviously these celebrities are earning good money from it. The protein brands obviously have got good marketing, which obviously sells it, but these people need to understand that it's really bad for your health, no nutritional values in it, and you're going to be back to square one.
Yeah, and they're packed with lots of rubbish usually,
you just don't know what's in
sweeteners and chemicals.
But don't get me wrong, if you are in a rush, get a protein shake, add in some nuts in there, some spinach, some oats in there, can be a good way on the run.
Again, I'm a big fan, as long as the protein powder that you've got is a good source, it's clean, there's no fillers or bad things in there. You literally just want to get a protein powder that's just whey protein isolate or whey protein concentrate or the vegan version with nothing else in it. It might have a bit of stevia in there, which doesn't raise blood glucose so much. It might have vitamins and minerals in there. Perfect, nothing else.
100%. Good, so we both can agree. No to meal replacement shakes. What would you say is the best way for someone to lose weight then, in a nutshell?
Again, it's all about manipulating the macronutrients, cleaning up the diet, making sure you're increasing your protein, increasing your fats, increasing your vegetables, and just monitoring the amount of carbohydrates that you're having.
And regular exercise.
Call Bradley, he'll sort you out.
Get it done, guys. Loads of recipes, loads of workouts in here, and make sure you follow the gorgeous Rosie.
Thank you.
Get it done. Boom.
Cool. Easy.
Easy, isn't it?